Good evening, and this is another episode of Evolutionary Comics. I am your host, your man Jay. I have today a nice little stack. What's in this stack? Nah, what's in this bag? Let's get it. Yo, what's good, fam? Thank you for joining me for another episode of Evolutionary Comics. I appreciate you guys for stopping by my channel and watching what I pick up each week. I hope you guys have just watched my previous video of Superior Iron Man, the Scotty Young variant, with what I believe is Riri Williams on the cover. Came out in January 2015. It's a variant cover. I'm just kind of lost as far as how she appeared on that cover, but she wasn't created until 2016. I'm sure Scotty Young and Brian Michael Bendis, they all talk, they all communicate. I saw another YouTuber say that Scotty Young said that that wasn't Riri Williams, but until I hear him say it myself or Brian Michael Bendis, kind of kill the rumor, I'm gonna get as many of these as I can. That's the Superior Iron Man #1, the Scotty Young variant that came out in January of 2015. Riri Williams did not make her first appearance until May of 2016, I believe, on Invincible Iron Man #7, which I don't have. I don't have 7, and I don't have her full appearance in #9. Her cameo is in #7. Her full appearance is in #9. But I'll pick it up one day. Pick those books up one day. But until then, let's see what's in my bag. Alright, so not to make these videos super long, I'm going to go through this. I've read a couple books already. Today is Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday when I picked it up. So I'm going to give you a brief synopsis on the ones that I did read. And stay tuned because I'm going to come back with a review video. And I'm going to probably do like a review of my top 5 books of the week. I'll probably do that like on a Saturday or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. First book up is something I was anticipating. This is Magic Order 2. This is actually the 5th issue. So, and it's crazy they named it that, the Magic Order 2. They just could have kept going on with the series. But anyway, this is issue #5. You see Cecilia on the cover. This is a good book. It is a definite good read. It's by Mark Millar, as you see. You guys need to pick that up because that's an interesting, the whole story is interesting. I'm definitely interested in getting into it. Alright, so keeping it kind of moving along, trying to speed through. Yo, what's up? What's good, Mr. Barnes? Everybody out there in the Rodney-verse. You see, I got my LeBron statue up there. We are soon to be watching Winning Time. I'm a Laker fan. I've been a Laker fan since I was a shorty. Had stints with other teams, but I always come back to Showtime. So, anyway, I'm definitely going to be watching that. Peace out there to y'all out there in the Rodney-verse. And I picked this up, even though this came out a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something like that. But I heard some murmurs about this particular cover, and I was like, dang, I didn't get that cover. Normally I get all covers, but this is Philadelphia #19. Yes, I picked that up. Happy to have that in my collection. I'm not sure. I don't want to talk too much about the speculation about that particular cover because I really don't know. I don't really remember what was being said about it. I just knew that I didn't have it, and whenever I see something like that, I'm like, I gotta have it. So I'm gonna go get it and put it in my bag. All right, that's all well and good. So let's keep it moving. I got my DC stack here, and this is Static #6. This is the A cover. This one is done by my man Kyrie Randolph. He always does some dope work. Vita Ayala and Nicholas Draper Ivy on the interiors. Alright, so the other cover to the Static Season 1, Episode 6, if you want to say it that way, is that Nicholas Draper Ivy cover. And Nicholas Draper Ivy is the interior artist, like I stated before. I think I said that before. But either way, those are two of the dopest comic book artists, Kyrie Randolph and Nicholas Draper Ivy. Love to see them, kind of collaborate, working on the same project, because both of them are hella dope. And yeah, so that's on that Static Season 6 or Static Season 1, Episode 6. I don't know why they just couldn't go with conventional numbers, but it's whatever. Alright, so next I got Batman Detective 1055. Y'all know I'm not caught up with it. I've been trying to catch up to finding out what's going on in the tower. This one is A Cold Day in Hell. These covers have been hella dope. I've been loving those covers as well. That's kind of what keeps me into it, keeps me a little intrigued, because I know a little bit about the story, and then I see those covers and I'm like, I might as well, so I picked that up too. Alright, next up is Batman 121, and this is strictly one of those things where I keep meaning to take this out of my pull list, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of Batman, but I think this is the end of an arc. I think this is the end of a particular run. So I'm going to eventually catch up, and we'll see if it's been worth my while to keep it in my pull list. Alright, next up is strictly a cover by, I kind of jump in and jump out with this one, but this is Justice League, and because it had Naomi on the cover. And I thought this was a dope cover with all that dead space and Naomi by herself, and it says nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, Naomi alone. So we're going to catch up with Naomi and see what's going on with her. If you don't know, just a little tidbit for those that don't know, Naomi does return in her own series next week. So her next run, it is going to continue to be written by Brian Michael Bendis. So you guys check that out. There's a lot of dope covers there. I think there's like 3 hella dope covers. I like the one that's kind of like a regular photograph. That's a real dope cover. I'm anxious to see how they're going to change the arc to her story. So just remember, next week, stay tuned for Naomi. And I think I might do a preview show. I've been talking about it off and on and saying I'm going to do it just to add something different than what's in my bag. So stay tuned for that, yeah. Alright, so I picked this up because I missed it previously, and I didn't read the first issue, but this is Devil's Reign Superior 4 with Dr. Otto Octavius and his cronies. I don't even know if they're calling them the same thing, Ghost Rider, Hulk, and Wolverine. So I didn't read issue 1, but you guys know that I like to get at least 2 issues in to see how it's going to affect the story, how I'm going to like it. But it is the Devil's Reign series, so that is something that I wanted to add, because I really like the Devil's Reign, the main title. Speaking of, as you notice, you don't see the same Devil's Reign comic book box. So Emerald City, my local comic book shop, they did get in some new art boxes, and this is the Carnage one. They do have an X-Men one. It's the one where I think the latest issue where they're all like sitting at the table like it's the Last Supper or something like that. But yeah, I want to get that one as well. But I just picked up this Carnage one. So that's a side note. If you're in the area, check out Emerald City Comics. That is my local comic book shop in Clearwater, Florida. Go in and see my man Frank, see my man Adam. They can hook you up if you're into some old books, some old vintage books, some stuff that you really want to get slabbed and have some high-priced comics. Check out my man Justin. Talk to Miss Monica, Natalie, Andrew for the Pops. All those guys can help you out there. So if I'm leaving anybody out, my bad. But I got nothing but love for my local comic book shop. I think it is the best comic book shop in the world that I've been in. So if anybody else got one that's better, show me, prove it. Anyway, moving along to the next book. Alright, so the next book is What If Miles Morales Became Captain America? And I did read this story. It was pretty good. I don't know. I hate this particular cover. But yeah, my man Mark, he picked up a cover, and I forget. It's crazy because I keep forgetting who did the cover, but it was a cover that I was asked about. I was asked did I want that particular cover, and I passed on it. And I'm trying to, as I'm talking, I'm trying to remember exactly who did the cover. But anyway, I passed on that particular cover, and I was regretting it because he sent me a picture of it, and I was like, damn, I should have got that cover. But I liked a couple of different covers. I didn't get the one that I wanted. It was another variant cover that I was like targeting, and they didn't have one of those for me. So, you know, I gotta just go ahead and ride with it. And I'm still trying to think who that particular cover artist was. I'm thinking Denny's Cowan is coming to my mind, but I think it was somebody else. Anyway, if I remember, I'll put it in the description down there, and you guys can check it out. Or I may just put a picture of it up here so you can see exactly which cover I was referring to. Didn't get it, and if you got a bead on it, if you know somebody who got it, you want to look out for your boy, go ahead and hit me up. My email is in the description. My IG is in the description. Easy ways to contact me. Hit me up. Let me know if y'all got a beat on anything that I ever say that I want that. And if you see something that you might want to trade for, you know, holla at me. You know, everything is tangible. All right, so next up from Marvel Comics, I got Black Panther. This is being written by John Ridley, and I'm loving and hating it at the same time. I'm feeling like my man T'Challa is not getting the respect he is due. A lot of people, you know, keep putting their hands on my man, and, you know, it's like, come on now. Is that really how a king would be? Is that, I'm going to tell you, like I said before, it ain't Christopher Priest T'Challa, because Christopher Priest T'Challa, Black Panther, would not be going for none of the nonsense, especially people, just random, you know, little women and little men trying to put their hands on T'Challa, and that, you know, that shit does not happen in comics. So not in the comics I've been reading. So anyway, they done watered him down. I got that cover, and I got this cover, and I got this cover right here, and this one was a little bit pricey, so that's why you don't see it right now, because I gotta go back and get it. Not gonna tell my wife though how much it costs, but anyway, you know, hopefully, you know, I get all these dope covers for Black Panther. Hopefully the story kind of evolves a little bit. It's a good story. It's a good story. If you don't know about it, it's pretty much where T'Challa is no longer on the throne, and he's still navigating. He's still royalty and everything, and he's navigating some of the decisions that he made prior in life. And he has like these sleeper cells that somebody has been trying to kill. So he's trying to go out and warn all of them, pull them all in and protect them. But things are going crazy as he's trying to investigate who's trying to kill him and all of that. But like I say, it's a really good storyline. They just need to put some more respect on my man T'Challa's name. They need to fear the Panther like they did back in the day. So anyway, moving along. Next I got Moon Knight, and this is number 9. This cover is crazy. It is a crazy, crazy cover. I love it. It's super dope. It is exactly what you would think would be on the inside of a pyramid, and, you know, with, you know, that ancient mysticism to it. So love that. I am definitely ready to get into that and find out what's going on with Dr. Bader, Moon Knight's I guess he's the left fist of Khonshu. Can't remember, but that has been a really good series. You definitely want to pick that up. And yeah. Alright, so next up, this was strictly a cover buy, and you'll see why. Fantastic Four number 41. That is your girl Lunella. This is Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I was so late to the party with learning about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and I hate it so much because I want issue number 1, and I want to fill in a full run of all of the Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur comics before her series comes out. I can't remember exactly if it's going to be on Disney Plus or where it's going to be, but there is a series. I think it's going to be like a cartoon series or something with Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I was super happy thanks to my man Frank at Emerald City. Like I said before, he hooked me up with this cover, and I've been searching for more because I want about 2 or 3 more. You know how I do. One to rock, one to stock. But I want a couple more covers. because I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's Fantastic 441. That's my, I guess you could say that's almost my cover buy of the week. But I did get the next book. It is a second printing. This is Strange Academy number 15. This is the second printing. You see Gaslamp is on the cover. This is his first cover appearance. The first one was dope, but that red tint to it, that red smoke, that is fire. I love that. That's, I don't know what color that is. It's not burgundy. It's not really red. It's not really pink. It's some. Hey, somebody hit me up in the comments. I'm not great with naming colors, and you know how it's magenta or I don't even know. I can't even think of the different colors. Hit me up in the comments and let me know. You know, after you hit the like and subscribe button and all of that jazz, give me a comment or two and let me know. But I got two of them anyway. So I got two of those because this is going to be a key issue, and sometimes those second printings have a little value to them, but it's good either way because it's artistic. I love the cover. I thought that was hella dope, so I'm happy to have that one. Stay tuned for the next Strange Academy that comes out because that next one is going to be a key issue. So just a little buzz out there. That Key Collector app gave me a little knowledge on it, and I forgot. I think somebody else told me. Another YouTuber out there. I'm not sure who did it, but anyway. All right. So next up is Daredevil, The Woman Without Fear, and this is issue number 3. I wanted to get this one because I didn't know if I really wanted to read the story. It's being written by Chip Zdarsky. He is absolutely great. He's one of the best comic book writers, you know, in the game today. So I picked this one up, but I also picked it up because in the back of the book, I think one of the last panels, it shows the actual first appearance of the Punisher in his new uniform, in his new little outfit. So I think they were making a big deal about that, so I wanted to pick that up. So this book has multiple reasons, you know, for me picking it up. So I did get that. I guess it's a cameo because he's just in one big panel or whatever. But you guys check that out and you'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so next up, I got X-Men number 9. And I guess these are connecting covers because I could have swore Storm was on one of these covers. I don't know what happened. I got to catch up. I think I need to read 7, 8, and then 9. But as you see right there, somebody got sleepy. Somebody, I don't know if he ate and got sleepy or I don't really know, but he's sleepy for real. And they just sitting around like ain't nothing happened. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I got to find out why he's sleepy. Somebody pick him up off the floor. He needs some milk. All right, so next up, my next book, I got Strange. And this is, I think her name is Cleo or something like that. Another character I have no idea anything about. But this is Strange number 1. It's not Doctor Strange, but Strange number 1. This is that Scotty Young cover. As you guys know, I am a big Scotty Young fan, collecting all of his books. But I thought this was super dope. And it's a number 1, so it must mean a little something. So it might be something good to have in a collection. Definitely something that I may be able to barter for something else later. Or just good to have in a collection, you know. Got to keep the PC thick. Alright, so next is Devil's Reign X-Men. And I didn't get number 1, but got number 2. So I got to go back and get number 1 to find out how they're being affected by the whole Devil's Reign saga. But yeah, I'm anxious to read that too. And then Devil's Reign Spider-Man. I think this is like a one-shot. I think they're only doing one of these. But I picked this one up too, simply because it's part of the Devil's Reign series. And I don't know who my boy is, but he getting busy. He's getting busy with the glizzy, for real. So anyway, that's a dope cover. My last book of the evening, and I got Venom number 4. And this is the first cover appearance of Bedlam. And yeah, so I don't know how much of a key that's going to be. In fact, I need to look at my CLZ app and see if this was labeled as a key. And yeah, and see what's going on with my man Dylan Brock. Find out about that. So Anyway, that's my stack. That is what was in my bag. And before I go, I want to give a shout out to my brother Daryl over there in Kuwait. He doing his thing. I made another video and I was showing off the fact that he bought me a Jailmaster J. I got one of these already. He bought me another one. He got this one and brought it all the way from Kuwait for me when he came home for a visit. And then he also got me a Shaquille O'Neal, the real deal Shaquille O'Neal. When he was with the Orlando Magic, I did switch up and become a Magic fan while he was there, because I do have a tendency to ride with my favorite players over the team. And yeah, so I'm super happy he got this one for me. This one is going to go in the protected collection. This one is going to go on my desk at work. And, you know, it's going to hang out for a while because I'm making a little transition at work. And what else? Oh, and I did pick up this Miles Davis the other day. My man Andrew at Emerald City, he picked up some, he got a new shipment of pops in. They also have a Whitney Houston. Who else did I see? They got a Jackie Robinson. They got some nice pops there. If you guys, you know, not only with comics, but if you guys are looking for some dope pops, as you see, my pop collection is serious too. I always kind of downplay it when I just talk about the comics and I don't talk about the pops. But most of the time, I get my pops from Emerald City as well. So you guys check them out. Go ahead in there and pick you up something dope. Let your collection evolve, like we like to say. Continue to evolve. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Power to the people. Your man Jay, Evolutionary Comics, and we out.